Welcome friends, and this is a bank nifty chart. So if you follow the price action, you are able to understand where a market is taking side and where market is trying to beyond the levels, means from the zone. Meanwhile, here I am using this DMI, directional movement index, and after seeing this, what you are getting an idea like some sort of seller, some sort of white means buyers. Yes, the same thing. See, when stock is moving up or down, in both situations buyers and sellers both will exist. It is a truth. There is no trade without buyer and there is no trade without a seller. Both must exist on the single trade. This is the truth. Here, why I added directional momentum indicator, it represents some sort of difference between the buyer force and seller force. Okay, if we wanted to talk deep into this, it will be a little logical subject. Again, for time being, just understand. I am talking about this last candle. Okay, here both buyers and sellers existed. Okay, definitely in every trade there will be, of course, but in this case, what happened? This entire candle, let me off the minus DI. Okay, this is said to be a buyer's pressure. Okay, means their strength, we can call it as very simple way. Now I am just enabling the DIs and disabling the plus DI. Okay, this is said to be a buyer strength. I am just disabled buyer strength. I just enabled seller strength. So throughout the day, sellers existed, at the same time buyers also existed. If we combine these two, we are able to understand who are very strong and who are very weak. Okay, in the last candle, who are very strong? Obviously buyers. Okay, means sellers force this much. In terms of numbers, we can mark it as like 13.8 something, but buyer's force is like 23.3. Okay, in the same way, what I am trying to say, this is buyer's force means bulls are in control. Okay, bulls are in control. In this situation, bulls are in control, bears are in control. Okay, so here bears are aggressively enter into the market, and here bears are aggressively entered into the markets. Again, this is bulls power. Bulls are very aggressive at the moment, bulls are very aggressive at the moment. Okay, so simply I try to understand the force. Okay, who are strong, bears or bulls. To get the information, I just added the MI. This is very simple. And MACD is very simple. If it is traded above zero line, this is zero line, this is said to be a positive territory. Okay, this is said to be a positive territory. If it is traded below the zero line, it is said to be a negative territory. Okay, chances weakness below the zero line, chances bull power above the zero line. So when we combine all these things, we will get an idea what exactly these guys are doing. Okay, so in our Telegram, I just given the long at this location. Okay, why? Even of course, even our Twitter also. Why? If we observe this DMI simply, okay, so this is the power of bears. Bears are coming down. See, bears are going down. here is the power of the bears. These guys are going down, 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 down. Okay, so in this area I got conviction based on the price action. Of course, price action is the king, there is no doubt. I got an idea, these guys are going down means buyers can control the market. Why buyers want to control the market? Of course, we will discuss with the price action. But the idea about the power between buyers and sellers based on these DMI, it's given the conviction to take the long at these levels. Bulls are long, bulls are very strong. Okay, now we come to MACD. We'll come to the MACD. See, these guys are some sort of divergence in the MACD histogram, and see, this is the bull power, again bear power, but here bull power continued. Okay, again started bull power over here. Okay, if we combine these things into our trading system, I'm just marking the where again the difference between the signal line and MACD line. Okay, here it started expanding. Okay, that is the reason histogram is making higher, I mean bigger. So see, this is the point where you, if you observe the MACD continuously, you will come to know, okay, this point is showing something interesting. Again, these guys are diverging, I mean they are separating. Okay, the distance between the signal line and MACD line is expanding. Okay, here there is a contraction and now they started expanding. Okay, this can lead to an explosive move to the upside. Of course, yesterday move is also helped to gauge the sentiment. The move is like bullish move, and today is consolidation. If they want to continue to the upside, they want to break out these levels. Okay, and now coming to the price action levels, this is the resistance level. Meanwhile, we have another dip of level over here. This is said to be a zone. Okay, so here multiple times rejected, this one rejection and this one rejection and this one rejection, but how many times it can reject? Okay, so this time bulls taken the control, 1 2 3 even 4 times bears taken the control, tried to control the markets, but they failed. And again, another interesting thing for me, this is the low and highest low, highest low, highest low, almost equal low, and again highest low. Okay, all together it's a given context to take long over here. Okay, so if we have little bit experience in the markets, we are able to understand these things very easily, I can say. That is the reason I'm just adding these two indicators, and I'm just trying to gauge the sentiments, and I try to follow the momentum. Okay, in this situation I have taken the call over here. Okay, and 38,300 call around 275. Okay, we scale down our positions. Okay, and the next target is like this one. Why this can be a target? Because it can act as a resistance, who knows. Okay, this can act as a resistance, but in this situation it's a broken down, broken upside. Again they came back and retested and they have continued. This is also to be a price action. So everybody knows this is simple pattern, ascending triangle pattern, and everybody knows this concept, higher lows. Okay, so if you are a technical trader, you must focus on your charts. Okay, everything will be on charts. You don't want to look at different things, you just have to focus with your strong conviction, and whatever you use, whether it will be a moving averages or super trend, anything, but stick to your charts and what charts are trying to tell. Try to read this information thoroughly through the chart, and next, once your entry got triggered, you have to scale up your positions. You don't want to trim your positions. Okay, when momentum started playing, you have to add your positions, so you don't want to trim your positions. Okay, please remember this. because if you want to a successful trader for long term, and if you want to make wealth, definitely you have to add winning trades and you have to trim your losing trades. Definitely this is a winning trade in pullback based on the lower time frames. Even you can add over here also. This is a good risk reward setup. Okay, so here if we observe, this is the first attempt, and based on the price action, market is bearish engulfing again. Here buyers existed, that is the reason indecision candles, and they started moving to the upside. Okay, so finally they breached this level again. Of course, it's a given beautiful reward from the breakout levels. Okay, if I want to see the from the breakout level, it's given almost 225 points roughly. Even if you capture at least a via option at least 50 points, that could be a good trade. Okay, so try to focus on your charts and try to follow a single setup, don't go randomly. Okay, so at least it will take 10 to 20 weeks. You must adopt one single setup. You just give a try and try to do back test. Once you got a good results, stick to with that setup and make consistent money. I hope you got my point. That's it for the day. Thank you.